All right. Hello, everybody. So we're going to put a graphic organizer together to compare monotheism, or the major monotheistic religions. This is more than half of all the people on the earth and what they believe. So let's get started. So right at the top, let's go monotheism. All right. And let me get my pen ready. So monotheism. All right, so we're doing this with paper that way. Check it out, monotheism. Now, first thing we're going to do is what they all have that's the same. Okay, what's everything that's the same? All right, and what I want to do is make a box right here. I'm just going to put the top of the box. And what we're going to do is fill into some things that are the same. So first, they all claim to start with this person called Abraham. Okay. All right. And they also claim to all look back to Moses as a great leader. All right. He'll be one that gets a lot of rules from God, they say. They all believe in prophets. Okay. They all three believe in the Old Testament. The Old Testament. Okay. They are all three, all right, real simply, they're monotheistic. Well, they believe in one God. Let's do that. That'd be better. Believe in one God. They believe in one God. They believe in a final judgment. Okay, but they're all different. They believe in a holy day, but they'll all be different. They believe in fasting. And they all look to one city as a very holy city, a holy place, Jerusalem. Now, I could add a lot more, but I'm going to stop there. If you'd like to add some more, you may do that. Okay, so monotheism, there's the things that they have that are all the same. So now we're going to come down and we're going to list them. All right, these are the things that makes them different. First one, it's going to be the oldest. This is Judaism. All right. And all I like to do is they have a symbol that represents them as the most. They have many symbols, but here's the main one. It's a star of David. So you have a triangle that's upside down and a triangle the right side up. Okay. 6-pointed star, the Star of David. All right, I'm going to go switch colors. I'm going to go green on this. All right, so things about Judaism. Just underline it, say a few things about it. First, they call their God Yahweh. Yahweh. All right. Their holy book, or their main holy book, is the Torah. All right. They worship in a place that's called the synagogue. 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 Yahweh Torah Synagogue. They go to worship on Saturday. Okay. Their religious leaders are called rabbis. R-A-B-B-I. I know it looks like an E, but it's an I. R-A-B-B-I. All right, they are, and this is a main belief, they are waiting for a Messiah. All right, waiting for a Messiah. Very good. All right, let's switch colors. I don't know if that's dark enough or not. Let me go down there. I'm going to go to blue. All right, then we'll go to our next oldest. All right, that is going to be Christianity. So let's go draw a line straight down. Christianity. Here we go. Or, yeah. Christianity. All right, their main symbol is the cross. All right, so Christianity, the cross. They believe in the New Testament. I'm not going to write it down, but they call God, God. But they have this other thing that they call God by different names, called the Trinity. They believe that God reveals himself in 3 different things. That's where tri comes from, Trinity. All right? They believe in Jesus's resurrection, they call it. Resurrection. It's where he goes back up into heaven after he's killed on the cross. Their holy book is the Bible. That's the Old and New Testament. They worship mainly on Sundays, but there are some on Saturdays. Okay? They believe that Jesus is God here on earth when he was here.
Day 1, day 2, and B1. Please go get your food and go back to your
Don't worry about that. Let's keep going on. All right. Certain Christians follow a guy named as the Pope. Not all of them do. A lot of other Christians follow this guy called the Patriarch. All right. Or Patriarchy. Okay. There is another holy city. A lot of Christians don't think about it in this part of the world where we live, but if you live in the east, they do. A place called Constantinople. Okay, and that will go with the Patriarchy. Okay. All right, and we call the Christians, or Christianity, they're called Christians. I'll go back over here to Judaism real quick. I think it's pretty obvious. Y'all know this. But Judaism, their followers are called Jews. I'm going to add that down there. All right. Now, let's go, let's see here. Let's go red. Okay. Red, that takes us to our last monotheistic religion. The last one is, okay, it's going to be called Islam. Islam. Very good. Okay, its main symbol is a 5-pointed star, little tiny 5-pointed star. Okay, and then a crescent moon, or means a part of a moon. Looks like that. Color it in if you want to. There you go. Looking good. All right. They believe, all right, their God is named Allah. Okay. The main guy, his name is, all right, Muhammad. Muhammad. He's their last prophet, they say. They use a book called the Quran. You can also start that with a Q. You'll see that with a Q sometime. Their church is called a mosque. It's where they will meet to worship and learn about their religion. All right, they typically meet on Fridays. Yep. All right. They believe in this type of law. All right, not the 10 Commandments. They believe in what's called Sharia law. This is the law that they follow. Okay. They believe in what's called a caliph or caliphate. All right, that's what they're trying to create. We'll talk more about that later. Their leader is called a imam. They all follow what's called the 5 pillars. All right, and we call those that follow Islam, we call them Muslims. And again, on all 3 of these, You can add a lot more. You really can. These are some basics, all right? Now, what I want to do is I want you to see what the Judaism, all right, and Christianity have that are the same. Judaism and Christianity have the same. So they both, all right, look at the Ten Commandments as important. It's what they have in common, okay? They also have the Golden Rule. And again, there's more to it that they have in common. Judaism, Christianity, okay? Then let's just carry this on. Let's look at what Christians and Muslims have important. The big one I think it is they both look at Jesus as important. They just look at him in different ways. So Muslims and Christians think Jesus is important. All right. Now let's take the Jews and the Muslims. What do they have that's the same? All right. Really, all right. The Holy Land, we said that at the top. But just particular those two, how about this one? Their leaders require no training. Many Christian churches, that they require a schooling or some type of training. That's right. There you go. There's a little bit about how monotheistic religions are the same. Started with the oldest, Judaism, Christianity, and then Islam. Yes, that's correct. All right. So I hope you enjoyed that. And we're going to stop this right here. We're going to add some more stuff later on. All right, guys, let's continue our journey into monotheism.